Say, Cliff, the show's going great.
Thanks, Neil. You know, folks...
I really love the way you do those ads.
That's very kind of you, Neil. Folks...
I really admire your style.
Thanks, Neil, but we're on the air.
Well, I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt.
That's okay.
I know. I don't like to get interrupted either.
Right.
So why should I interrupt you?
That's the point.
After all, we're on the air.
Yes.
So maybe it can wait till later.
Thanks, folks.
But as long as I've got your ear.
Neil, what is it?
Can we step into your office for a second?
What?
It'll just take a second.
Neil.
Come on. There, that's better.
Now, what do you want, Neil?
You need diction coaching.
What?
You need diction coaching.
That's preposterous.
You want to be like Gabriel Heater? You want to be like Walter Winchell?
No.
Then you need diction coaching. Now, it just so happens that my diction teacher, Dr. Van Toyle, is in the neighborhood, and he'd said he'd give you a call. That must be him. Dr. Van Toyle? He'd love to work with you. He'll be right over. Must have gotten tied up in traffic. Dr. Van Toyle, Clifton Feddington. I'll just leave the two of you alone for a minute, Cliff, and don't worry, I'll take care of the show. Good evening, Mr. Feddington. How do you do? Read this line, please.
This one, Betty Botter baked a batch of buttered brownies.
That is the line. Now try it.
Betty Botter baked a batch of buttered...
Just a minute, Mr. Feddington, please. Remember, in diction, you must use the word which gives you the proper trimage in the mascara. Suppose you use a word and people don't understand. You get girls with an equaline and weavings in your nose. Don't let that happen. Let your lips be Felma. Try it again.
Betty Botter baked a batch of...
No, Mr. Feddington. In using the proper word coming from the soft palate and vein, let the word come out from the corcle with lightness and dorme. You know, you may have a Swede in the throat. Yeah, your ribbon teeth are getting in the way. After all, you must realize what is diction but when a man is speaking forcefully or arguing. Whether we speak or sing, no one can proudly do it without thoughtfully knowing the correct do's and don'ts and deeds and that's. Ooh. Better men than you have equalined their time with the seed and ways that are getting into trouble. Try it again.
Betty Botter baked...
Mr. Feddington, are we going to trade back and forth? We have to find a better placement. Naturally, you want to strafe the vowels. It's the thing you want to draw. You know, I had the same trouble with Victor Mature. But with you, it's different. Try it again.
Betty Botter baked...
Mr. Feddington.
Yes?
Why don't you listen to the crave words? You know, any word can give you the credits on the throat.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why don't you just listen to the Velman sound crying out the voice box?
Oh, now I see.
You do? Try it again.
Betty Botter baked a batch of buttered brownies.
Now you are getting it.
Neil Tilden, everyone.